Hi everyone, we are here to do a flower in my Crystal Edge mold from Pouring Your Heart Out. I'm using JDiction Professional Series resin. It's a 1-to-1 resin. It's one of my favorite resins to use. It's a little bit thicker viscosity than their rectangle bottle. It's the round bottle. I've mixed up 7 ounces of resin and I divided it amongst these cups. These cups are really, it would be like you had 4 cups. These two have, it's like 1 cup combined because I didn't want a full cup of my white and black, if that makes any sense. So I'm trying to explain. I did put a little extra in my green because at the end I was like, okay, I want more green. So we'll see how it works out. I want to try to do a clover. I don't know that it'll work. The fairy flower usually comes out with a mind of its own anyway, so I don't know that I can direct the shape of it. But in my first cup, I have 10 drops of Octopus Fluids Resin Ink Evergreen. In my second cup, I have 7 drops of their Melon, which is just a nice color. I wanted an opposite color, or a color that wasn't too similar. In this cup, I have 1 pea-sized drop of Ocean White, and in this cup, I have 1 drop of Resin Dye Paste Black, and it's from DecorRom. And in this final cup, I just have 3 drops of green tea. I'm going to use that for my final push. We will see how this all works out. So I'm going to start with some green. Oops, I almost poured it out of the mold. I don't know how well this is going to work. I didn't really want that to go together, but it did. That's okay. We'll still put this in and try to separate it a little. It may work. I tried putting the green down first because I've noticed with the flower, the first color you pour in seems to spread first. So that's the thought process there. That's the one that's going to be at the bottom. We will see. I could be completely wrong and it doesn't work out anything like I want. I'm going to pour the rest of the green in the center. And that's why I came up with the 2 different colors for my dotting. Give it a little shot of heat with my torch to get rid of any bubbles. I'm going to start with white dotting. I'm going to put it in a piping bag. And I hope I have made enough of these. We will see, because this is sort of just a brainchild of mine, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Sometimes I have to do them like 10 times and waste a bunch of resin, but that's okay. Now, remember, this is not warmed up resin, so it's going to drop out really, really fast. So I am going to go quickly. Let me get rid of that. There. All right, that's our first set of dots. Let's look at our black now. And this may even be thinner, so it may require me to go even faster. We will see how it goes. Now my goal is to put this just on the inside of the oranges, right? So I'm gonna go, I made the hole a little bit smaller so I can have some control. Might have put too much there. We will see. I can't tell how far the first layer of green has spread, which is what will make this kind of tricky. Yeah, I did a really big area of that one. I probably should go ahead and try to match it up a little. All right. All right, so that's all I'm doing with the black. Oh, wait a minute. I see where I think I need to go a little more. Oh, now it doesn't want to come out. A little more into my center. All right. Now we're going to pick up our white again. And this time we're going to focus on the green areas. And we want to do this kind of wide. Do want enough dots though. I sort of did them really far apart, didn't I? I'm just bringing the leaves out a little up here. So I'm going over some of the black, which I hope won't mess it up too much, but I want to make this part a little bigger. So I'm just going around the circle, trying to make sure I have lots of white. I'm having a difficult time seeing because of the light. I always talk about how I'm going to move my light, and I haven't actually done it yet. I am going to go back up in here and add a round of white because I see how it's pulling away. And I have white left over, so let's go ahead and do that. Now, we could end up with just a cross design, and that's okay. As long as it comes out as a fairy flower, I'll be happy. As long as everything comes together, I'll be happy with it. All right, so there's our white. And then our last thing, and it's going to be a lot, is green. And then I'm hoping it all pulls back in together, but I'm also going to do another ring of white in the center like I normally do with my fairy flowers. But I'm not going to go all the way out. All right, and that is it of that. And now I'm just gonna blow those bubbles out that I got from pouring that in. And I don't think I'm gonna do a center. I did pull some pieces out for a center, but I think I'm gonna leave it alone and keep it like this. And we'll be back when it's time to unmold. All right, I don't have a lot of hope that I got the clover look. I think the black was probably a mistake. Maybe just more white on the green and bigger green spots, but we will see. All right, moment of truth. Oh, wow, it's close. It's close. A little more work, bigger petals for the green, maybe a little heavier, but yeah, it came out cool.